Several high-ranking military commanders were inspecting the cutting-edge combat vehicles at the start of the movie. According to reports, this artificial intelligence is very advanced in terms of speed and skill. It can take exact aim and target any type of threat by evading it and destroying it. After realizing that the machines are no longer under the authority of the Russian army and are now in the hands of some humans, the army officers destroy the machines while they are observing their performance. As soon as tanks and helicopters are dispatched to carry out this task, destroy every one of the machines and eliminate every army officer that is there. It is only then that the man who had brought about disaster there is also shown, controlling these machines and conversing with them thereafter. The Russian army is currently on high alert and working to devise a strategy to stop the enemy, following a very risky strike and theft of advanced technology. First, let's review the information that has been extracted about the individual. His name is August Korutov, and he was a brilliant scientist from Russia who was involved in the genetic research between the Russian and Euphrates rivers, which was initiated by the Russian army following the 1940 conflict. Additionally, the program's chief scientist was developing one-eye technology for army vehicles, which will allow any computer or equipment to be controlled by artificial intelligence derived from human brains. However, this experiment did not turn out to be highly effective. He built his own underground biological and genetic lab and conducted several dangerous experiments that resulted in numerous deaths. The Russian army eventually took control of the lab and its experimental apparatus, but not before his lab developed an explosive current that caused a massive explosion. Although he survived, the creator's body began to change strangely as a result of the biological and chemical gases inside the lab. He fled from there after unexpectedly developing superhuman strength, and it has now been established that he is still alive and carrying out the Model 1 experiment after all these years. We are concerned that if he gains control of Russian technology and weaponry, it will be hard to stop him. He is currently exploiting our cutting-edge technology to operate our war machine with his artificial intelligence brain. Thus, there is only one way for us to halt the crates: finding the super troops that Victor, the professional, built and having them materialize after the accident is the only way out. To put an end to the criticism, we need to locate them all and seek assistance. Major Elena was the mission commander, and she gave the order for her squad to start the endeavors to find the superheroes. The first super agent is discovered in a place where he had previously wished to confront August, because August had ended the lives of many innocent people. He joins when he learns that this military's mission is against August. The second super agent is discovered in another nation, where he also agrees to support the government. The third super agent is discovered in a forest. And lastly, Xenia, who gained notoriety from her performance in the circus show, consents to as they prepare for the mission. They all get ready to destroy August's laboratory. When they get there, they encounter high alerts from the security services. August's men are guarding, standing around his laboratory and making herself invisible. Xenia moves forward, but August and his security were already waiting for these super agents, so August men attack Xenia with their guns. As a result, Xenia is halted, and two more super agents, who are also engaged in frequent combat, put August's men to death quickly. The third superhero, who has the ability to control things, and August had a strong animosity toward each other. August went outside to confront them. After that, the four of them are arrested, and August gives them the option to join my team, which is against the government, and become the rebel of the government. Nonetheless, when they won't carry it out, August becomes irate and catches three of them. August moves forward for his next mission. He seizes military vehicles and tanks and drives them through populated areas of the city, causing chaos and injuring many innocent people. He then digs out two enormous towers and uses his helicopter to transport him to a location. In this way, Russian superhumans were being entrapped by the enemy. August leads a magnetic field that weakens their powers. The fourth superhero is gravely injured. His goal was to use satellites to regulate the transmissions so that he could gain control over every technological advancement. Combined with satellites, by doing this, he will be able to seize weapons like missiles, helicopters, and airplanes, maintaining control over the entire planet. Major Allura herself searches for her superheroes, bringing them to her Patriot's facility in safety. She believes that these superhumans are new and that they need training. Thus, she considers how they can train, and then she learns that August's old companion, a man who was aware of August and his module project, was present at the last operational laboratory. Major Alina tells her that there is an identical August. We will have to check him to know August's insufficiencies, so we may attack them in a different method if she is successful in finding August's buddy. When August gets to a location with lifting towers, he deploys his robots such that they destroy the surrounding buildings and the soldiers within. When they approach to attack, he clears their path, activates his system through his large towers, and he also obtains control of the central satellite. Major Allure is expertly training her superhumans on how the battle will unfold, how to fight, and how to fire a gun. The superhumans are given outfits based on the mission they have been given, enabling them to gain greater power because the outfits were threatening at the previous team. After a difficult training, the team arrives at the location where August was performing and starts murdering August's men. When they arrived at the building's balcony, they saw a sturdy pipe connecting the building to the tower, progressed through that pipe, but August's men started to fire back. One of their companions, superhumans, tried to save them, but they were still in trouble. Then, a superhuman appeared while flying through the air, attacking August's men, causing them to fall. Now, all four of them are approaching that tower with the goal of upsetting August's system and his control. Xenia continues and tries to destroy the power source until she loses consciousness from not being able to tolerate the power source. Her removal from there by a different superhuman occurs, while the power source is temporarily destroyed. And then they are all superhumans rise up and start fighting August, but August is stronger than them. He beats them all down and strikes August as he is about to kill them. Then one of their companions gets close, and he uses his power to lift his three companions and ties them with a rope that is tied to an aircraft. August will destroy the aircraft while maintaining control over it, so that Superhuman releases the rope that had brought them together. There, all four of them tumble into the sea, and they proceed once more to face August, and then Major Elena travels there after learning from August's elderly companion that the old man was researching the DNA of all four superhumans other than August. It is revealed to Major Elena that they are able to create a powerful force that unites all of their powers and will explode as it crosses its boundary and spreads throughout the world. August and his power source will be eliminated in this manner, ensuring they all four use their powers to create the greatest power possible, and an energy wave that spreads throughout the entire world after August's explosion and his module project becoming its target is destroyed, and August dies as a result, allowing the Russian superhumans to secure the entire state. They are ecstatic about their victory in their quest, and the film also concludes with it. If you enjoy this explanation video, kindly click the subscribe button.